Let him out, Anel.
It's funny, like, this seems simple, but it's like actually hard, quite tricky.
It's a flow roll. You're in the same spot for like 3 minutes.
I feel like that, like, chicken wing is helpful. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this what we're learning today?
Oh, way cool. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Way cooler.
It's gonna be way cooler. I know. What's that?
I didn't bring enough donuts for all these people.
It's all right. Just choke them out. Can't eat donuts if you're choked out. All right, let's get on the wall, please. What? Shao Matt is here. He's right there. But you're closest right now, so I was going to use you. I know, he's like, I got to get some distance between me and this before I get sucked into this. He needs glasses, he can't see, okay? He's got to learn. All right, let's review a little bit. We're sticking with our clamp guard for the rest of this week and next week for sure. So let's review a little bit of how we got here. We need to break our partner's posture down like we had talked about in the past. Any submission I want to do from this position with my partner having good posture will end in probably great catastrophe, whether I'm pushing in and trying to reach up and get a triangle that seems very, very far away, or I'm trying to work for some kind of armbar situation that is definitely going to have myself ending up getting smashed here. So he's looking back up at it too. That's the best part. Let's break him down. Let's get our partner broken down here. I like to go thumbs under the palms, right? I can always push a little bit into my own self to get some depth underneath these hands. I'm not going to try to pry them off. I want to use my hips to bridge up nice and high. I'm bringing my elbows in tight, turning my forearms into a couple of posts. And then I'm dropping my hips out to give us a nice, relatively easy way to get these hands off our body, at least for a second. And then we just stay attached. We get to do a little Tai Chi here. We really get to focus on our push hands, and we're using our legs to break our partner down. Our partner correctly is going to be looking for their underhooks, and I'm going to be looking to keep this posture broken down. Hand on the back of the neck, reaching across to the lat, shrimping out to my side. If we're short enough, I'd like to put my feet right on our partner's hips. If we're long enough, maybe we're just squeezing here, pinching our knees together. And before I'm finally working to the clamp that I want, where I'm going to push my body away, foot comes over the shoulder, we're pinching tight, we're driving our hips to keep our partner in this position. And if we need to, we can build a little height to keep them here as well. We're pinching tight on this arm, keeping everything locked in. From the beginning. Thumbs in, driving up, getting underneath, dropping those hips out, catching these hands on a little forklift maneuver here, using our legs to drive them in as they pull their hands out. We're trapping that posture down. Pressure on the back of the head, grabbing across to the lat to keep ourselves connected, shrimping out, finding those hips, or aligning our shin with that spine and pinching those knees together. And then we're working all the way to that clamp. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Knee to heel here, just like we're doing like a single leg X. It's the same concept. We're pinching here, and if I need a little bit more help, I can get right up on my elbow here to help build my height and pressure my partner to the ground, keeping him in this position. Any questions about this? We feel good about it? As we're working into it today, we do it a couple times. If you feel comfortable and your partner feels comfortable, you can play with a little resistance down there at the bottom.
Can you do it one more time?
Yes. I noticed. We took attendance. We'll get your partner into the clamp guard, get him into position, and once we're there, person on the bottom, give a little resistance. You know, nothing huge, 30, 40%, just something to start kind of test the boundaries of this as we're working that position. We'll do it one time for Will here. Thumbs in, pressure off. Use your legs to help break that posture down. Hugging tight, hitting that shrimp, and we're working all the way to the clamp. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Up to our elbow if we need it. We're using our legs and our hips here. We're not just like curling in and hoping that does it. I'm pushing my legs forward, pushing my hips forward to help drive these, keep them in this position. Cool? Let's do it. 1, 2.
And then from here, Professor Jon?
You want to step over that shoulder, heel over, yep, and pull your elbow underneath your body. Yeah, it should feel different for the guy on the bottom there. And pinch I like to pinch this arm,
Just like that?
exactly.
I know we're just working control now.
Just, yeah.
Arm bar in this position?
Yeah, we'll look at that again today.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll look at that again today, no problem.
Squeeze my knee down like that. Even without my arm involved, you're deep.
Cup that arm, right? Yeah, I want to hold this arm in position because if you're just extending, if you lift this hand up and you extend, there's just the idea that his arm can snake out of there, turn, and all of a sudden it's a different animal.
It's gonna barrel into me.
We're driving in. If I find myself here with underhooks, it's probably a back take or an arm bar, right? I'm probably not going to go to a clamp guard here because this is my free pass to the back side of the body, right? We can do everything we did before, except for now, I just got to get behind that arm, and now I've got access, right? And if the arm is in front of me, we can also come up and start attacking it. So we are working under the idea that our partner's doing the right thing and trying to get those underhooks to prevent that situation, right? So make sure if you're the partner here that you are fighting to get those underhooks, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna let him so we can work these moves from this exact position. We're driving up, we're bringing over, perfect. We're breaking down, keeping them there. I wanna avoid this situation. This always feels like we're doing something, but it doesn't really stop our partner from driving into us and kind of like re-squaring up back to the original position, right? We're kind of leading with our feet in this moment when I'm out here, and I'm just relying on like, maybe I can squeeze my partner, and that might affect them. This is gonna be the more powerful position. This will feel more secure, but it's less powerful. I wanna be using my knees, right? I'm aligning my shin with the spine to keep him here, and then finally going for the clamp over the shoulder, connecting to my knee on the inside, right? We'll keep it really basic. We're tightened on this arm here. I'm gonna transfer my free arm to that elbow. I'm gonna draw my hand down. I'm not gonna like look for it back here. I'm just gonna put my elbow on their elbow, bring it all the way down their arm. Awesome, we've got the arm. We can find the wrist for a wrist lock. We can do the Kimura, one arm Kimura here as well. Keeping everything tight. If it gets loose, right, we're not gonna be able to keep this position. He's gonna drive back into us. Exactly, so maybe I gotta get my position, get back, find it, wrist lock, Kimura, et cetera, right? But it's gonna be driven from their ability to keep him in this position, okay? Again, drop the elbow down his arm, find it. We can do it without looking. We can move our grip, find the wrist. The wrist isn't there, we find the wrist lock isn't there, we find the wrist grip for that one hand Kimura. Easy peasy, super simple. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. You got the underhook, dude. What do you already have the underhook.
I know, but if I'm chin strapping him,
I mean, it just.
What I'm saying is from where you're at now, you're already in a dominant position.
So it's not worth it.
Well, it can be worth it for exactly what you want to do. Roll him into a rear mounted triangle.
Well,
what do you want to take this back?
This prevents him from trying those traditional escapes, and then I can just.
Yeah, absolutely. But you also have the underhook on his arm already.
So
his arm is in.
stupid.
It's not. I'm not saying it's stupid.
Like,
just look at for like.
Gratuitous.
Yeah.
You're already like. You're in the best position to do everything. So it's like, if I have the underhook, I'm probably not going through this sequence of events. If I have the underhook, right? Why would I? I'm taking the back, I'm going for the armbar,
Sure.
right? That's what I'm doing. And that chin strap can be really helpful. So I'm not saying it's like it's bad or a bad idea or even too gratuitous. I think it's like a different chain of thought from a slightly different position.
Yeah.
That's all.
If you need it, it's there.
Oh yeah, if you're in that position, sure, why not? You got long arms, especially if they're looking away from you. Dude, everybody, we've been saying that. Making sense, we're seeing the strength of it. Good, great. Okay, great. We're, again, working the same position, same idea to get here, right? Some of us are grabbing over our partner's arm like this when we're getting into the position. I don't think this is wrong, for the record. I don't think it's wrong. I prefer the lat grip, right? I think this holds my chest to him a little bit better than this does. I still think there's a little more space between us, and this can be just like, on some folks, that's the inch or two they need to get out. Getting up to the lat helps keep them tight to my body, right? Just eliminating as much space as possible as we work to this position, right? One of the situations that we're gonna deal with in this guard is our partner wants to square back up, right? Maybe he just wants to square back up in general, something like this. Maybe I'm threatening a submission, and then through the whatever that Kimura action, he starts to pressure back into me, trying to get his arm back to his body, okay? What I wanna look for here is the somewhat barbaric GoGoPlata, okay? Especially if I'm driving my partner away and I feel like he wants to come back into me, I wanna get my foot across his neck. I'm trying to like flex those toes, get under his chin, and then I let him drive into me. He can turn his head towards me, he can add pressure, I'm gonna let him come in, and it already sucks, right? If I can, I'm just gonna get a grip on the other side of his head. Maybe all I can get is 2 hands, and I push into the foot. Maybe I can get behind his head, get a gable grip or an S grip, and then force that in, right? But it's a relatively disgusting way to finish your partner. It's not a good way to make friends, but it can be an excellent way to finish your partner. This does take a certain degree of knee and hip mobility, flexibility. So like monitor yourself here. Don't be working too hard at this. If you feel like there's a ton of resistance in your body, we may not be there yet. So make sure that we're giving yourself the opportunity to clamp up. And again, especially if you're trying to omoplata your partner, right? But they're a big, strong guy and they drive into you, drive in, right? Don't put your hand there. If he puts his, yeah, come on, man, just take it. You're the Ookie beast, right? And we're getting that foot into the neck, we're flexing those toes. I'm getting on the far side of the head and I'm pulling his body and his head into that foot, right? This is kicking through, this one's pulling in to make that finish. Right? You want Beast, you want to see me do it on anybody else so you know what we're doing? You get to pick. That's right. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Yeah, John, if it's against someone much bigger, do you try this move at all?
So this is a good question. If this move is against someone much bigger than me, am I going to try this move? And the answer is maybe. Maybe, right? Again, there's that the idea of this kind of rubber guard position is kind of what we're in. So it depends on your knee flexibility, like how safe and comfortable are my knees in this position already, right? If we're looking at kind of that rubber guard situation or vibe when I'm getting like something like this, which is very close to what we're in, most of the time what I do is I pressure my own knee the other way, right? This way, no matter how much they drive into me, everything stays down here where I want it. And so if we're looking the same way, if I have a question about it, right? If he's a big, strong guy and he's pushing into me, I'm gonna put my elbow on my knee, right? He can drive all he wants, and I'm just gonna keep my foot flexed, and as long as my heel stays with my knee, I'm okay, right? I know you're a more flexible guy, so this is a situation like we've talked about where, I don't know, one day it could be a problem for you, but for most of us, if I'm just keeping this here, right, it sucks for him, and he's going to start fighting whatever, get this thing off, and then my goal is to come in and finish it as soon as I feel a break in that tension. Does that make sense? I think there's ways to do it relatively safely, but at the same time, this is a great example of if you are doing it to someone and you're feeling uncomfortable in your body, your knee especially, hey, let it go. Right? Tap, start over, give them the win. Especially in this room, there's no reason to put yourself at risk and be out of here for the next 6 to 8 months because you blew out your knee trying to GoGoPlata somebody for the gram. Don't do it. Right? You have a question, Matt?
Yeah. So are you hooking with your bottom leg at all?
I'm not in this case.
Would stop him from turning his arm
The Omoplata. Right? If we're looking at the go-go situation here, I'm like this, and I can't get my grip. And so what's stopping him from turning away? If he turns away, that's what I wanted originally anyway, right? So, right, that's what I wanted originally. So I went for that first. He wouldn't give it to me, so he can go get a GoGoPlata on his face. He doesn't want that. He says, maybe I'd rather fight out of an Omoplata instead. Cool, I'll go with him. That's fine, right? Great, let's try it. 1, 2. Thank you, Beast. Hitting this GoGoPlata right here and being like, success, or what happened? I went for the GoGoPlata and he got out of it and then got out of everything, yada, yada, yada. I think maybe trying for Omoplata first, driving him down, kicking him away, make it his decision to want to come back into you.
Fair.
And then it makes it easier, I think, to find the finish here, right? Especially I think that's maybe the question with the bigger, stronger guy is, I can't make, nor do I want to make a bigger, stronger guy do anything. That's when it gets dangerous, when he doesn't want to do it. So I got to make it his idea. Make him want to go in that direction, make him want to turn this way, and when he does, that's when you catch him. I don't know if it's baiting so much, right? It's more like a redirect.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to make it a good idea for you to go the direction I want you to do. I want you to think that it's a good idea, and when you do, that's when you realize it was a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let them think they got some spacing.
Exactly.
Just come into the head and.
Yeah. And kick those toes up towards the ceiling. Yeah. There you go. If you can get to an S grip or a gable grip behind that head. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions about anything we covered today? We feel good about it. Everybody feels good about it. Clamp, 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 clamp. We're going to keep looking at this stuff we worked today on Thursday. Next week, we're going to continue to look at this position and then go beyond maybe where we can, if we have to abandon the position, where do we go next? Okay? So that's the plan for the next 2 weeks. So expect more clamp, do your like egg beaters, keep your knees warmed up. We're going to keep using them. Cool. All right, stay with you. Grab some water, come back. We'll stay with our partners and roll. One more good clap. 1, 2.
Yeah. Man,
That's it, baby.
this place is really coming around.
All right, stay with your partner. Let's spread out. Take care of the partner who's in front of you. Take care of the partners around you. Be judicious if you are standing up for any length of time. All right, slap and tap. Timer's on.
That's some low.
Burying my head in your balls. It's my whole move right now.
I just didn't like.
I wasn't sure you were timing before.
It was
that.
like it was in such a weird position. I was just like, oh, risking.
Push.
That was nice.
Yeah, I like it. Sorry. Okay. We were trying to drill it. It's kind of a hard move. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool as hell. Me and Mike were fucking with it at the beginning of class. I don't know, it felt awkward. Grab a new partner! This. And then Mark was saying, come around. That. Yeah, exactly. But then it's like basically the same move, but he's just bigger about half. But yeah.
What's the time on the clock, folks? Hey, when are you going to I'm a one-star dude, though.
You can learn how to use the remote when you get a purple belt.
Hey, you told me that. You told me it was blue belt when I was white belt.
I mean, it's like a donkey in the carrot.
He doesn't do glass no more. I don't like this. Really? Yeah, just to let you know, I don't like it. You guys distract? It's good. Yeah. Yeah. You can't tell me. Oh, it's good. What you're doing so far.
Yeah, Brandon.
Dude, you just like ate that shit for like a good solid minute.
Good, my forearms are tired. Good shit.
too close.
Yeah, man.
I was saying now would be an effective time to get one. I think you need to cut the angle.
No, dude, you're so fucking good at this. You got it, man. Yeah. Thank you. Real good. Really good. Yeah, Brent, thank you, buddy.
It was tight, but he's only.
Get on the right. And do you have? It's hard.
Getting into it, but every time I get
Yeah.
throw this leg over, you get the Kimura grip.
Yeah.
I can't stop it.
It's so tough. This and then. Yeah, now I know.
This one right here.
I think you gotta just like whip faster.
This one?
Either way. Yeah, but come up like that real quick.
So don't stay in it too long.
No. I think treat the decaf like it's turtle. You know, like you
get out
don't
of
hang out turtle. Yeah.
Like barely puts me.
I'll roll with you. Where's your knee? That didn't hurt your knee? You still eating well? Crazy.
No, you were going backwards, I was going the other way. Pretty much, yeah. More coordination.
That's the one. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm impressed.
I don't want to hit him. Right, if I'm going to say it.
Do an outro for us.
Do a what?
Do an outro.
An outro?
Give us a subscribe to NOLA BJJ. Give us a subscribe to NOLA BJJ.
I don't know, man.
Dude, it says subscribe to NOLA BJJ.
Scrappy NOLA BJJ?
Subscribe.
Some scrap?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to NOLA BJJ.
Nice.